charm, right? Okay, so today I am going to be doing a review and first impressions on the new Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is a new formula for matte and poreless finish. It is for normal to oily skin. The back says that it mattifies and refines pores, matches natural tone, natural seamless finish, and then I almost kept reading, but it's in French, and I don't speak French. I have the colors in 120 and 128. Both fit my skin tone, but obviously you can tell that the 128, which is this one, is a little bit more yellow, and this is more of an ivory color. The 128 is warm nude, and the 120 is classic ivory. In the other formula, I was 120, which is the classic ivory, which is probably closer to my skin tone right now since it's February, but I live in California, so my skin is going to be darker later on in the year. So I just got both of them. I hated the other formula. I have super oily skin in my T-zone, my chin, my forehead, and I'm a sweater. I'm going to need something that keeps me poreless to begin with. So I'm assuming that this is gonna, it's not gonna be a dewy finish. It's gonna be a matte finish. But yeah, so I guess we'll get started. I already moisturized my face with my Olay Complete. I always do that regardless. For this first impression, I'm going to do half of my face with a primer and half of my face without a primer. What I'm going to do is do my face, obviously, do my natural concealer, put a powder on, and then I'll come back in intervals later on in the day. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I still have stuff to do. Right now I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer on the left side of my face. And a primer, basically what it does is it gives you kind of an even skin tone to work with. So you're basically creating a clean palette. It's going to fill in the pores. It's just going to give you a clean surface, like a flat surface to be putting your foundation on. And then throughout the day it helps it not to budge and move. I'm just getting into primers for the first time. I've used them throughout the years, but I don't know, I just never really got into it. So I have the Smashbox Photo Finish on this side of my face, and now I'm going to put my L'Oreal Paris Magic Anti-Redness Correcting Primer on top of that. So I'm going to be combining these two colors and taking the e.l.f. flat stippling brush. So what I'm going to do, stipple it on my face. I mean, you can tell, like, it's running down. It's running, which, I don't know, for me, a little goes a long way, but I don't know. Okay, so this is the primed face. Let me get closer so you guys can see. This is the primed side. Well, it was a little streaky there. And this is the not primed side. All right. So far, it's all right. I don't think I can actually tell a difference between the sides. the primed part and the not primed part. It's hot. It's definitely streaky. I'm probably gonna take my beauty blender and just get it damp with e.l.f. Mist and Set and just go through and give it a little bit more help settling it in. You know, I really can't tell a difference. My redness is definitely showing through a little bit more on this side. So I would probably go through with a little bit more just to give it a little bit more help. But I mean, you know, my primer helps with that. The green one helps with that. On my nose, it needs a little bit of help. I have some dry skin on the inner part of my nose, and it's definitely caking up around there. So obviously this wouldn't be good for dry skin, but that's what the other Maybelline Fit Me foundation, I think they actually came out with, on top of their regular, I don't know, maybe they revamped the whole line, because I did see a dewy finish one. So I'm actually really pleased. I had very low expectations for this, which is not the nicest thing to say, but I mean, you can definitely tell I have foundation on, which the Revlon Color Stay, I didn't really feel that. Well, there's that. This is the part that's not primed and has no green concealer, and this is the part that has the primer and the green concealer. See if I can do a close-up. Coverage is, I would say, a medium coverage. I don't know. I'll have to see how this wears throughout the day before I make my final decision on it. It feels like mousse on your skin. I don't know. To go do the rest of my makeup and film my Valentine's Day tutorial, and I'll get back to you after that, and then I will check in a couple hours. I'm going to put my concealer on, I'm going to contour, I'm going to do my powder finish, the translucent powder, which is also going to help mattify it. But so far, I'm like happy. I can see myself wearing this. If it doesn't oxidize, which oxidize means that it's going to turn like an orangey color. I tried these on at the store, and it didn't seem to do that, but I guess we will see, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I just got in from my walk. I am a little sweaty because it's like 80 degrees or whatever, so it's like a dewy finish, healthy glow, but you know, I haven't even looked in the mirror besides my sunglasses line and where it was windy out. There is some breakage around my nose, which is what happened with the last Maybelline Fit Me. Oh yeah, you're just gonna plop down right in front of me. But I'm not gonna put any powder on. I'm gonna leave it. I'll probably pat my face a little bit, but I guess I'll see you in a couple hours. Hey guys, it is now about 8:30, so it has been about 7 hours since I've had the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation on. I did go out for a walk, about an hour walk, and went to the store, and then Ty called me, and I haven't heard from him in a couple days, so of course there were a few tears, but I don't think enough to affect it tremendously. So, also, look at that little nice thing. That's what I get for going for a walk with makeup on. This will probably not be an everyday foundation for me. I would say my pores look pretty good, but there's not much left of this on here at all. I don't know if you can see, but I have the breakage here, then around my nose it's all broken. Not a long wear foundation at all. I would probably, if I was going out for a couple hours, maybe, but I would much rather pick up my Revlon Color Stay, which also gives you a matte finish. They have different finishes. This one is also for combination oily skin, and it looks, I would wear this for like 11 hours or something when I would go to work and be walking around and be outside. And as you can see, my oiliness is just front and center. So nice. Yes, so nice. Does it keep me matte and poreless? Keeps me poreless. Doesn't keep me matte. Would I recommend this foundation? Probably not. I'd still recommend the Revlon Color Stay for the 24 hours one in combination oily skin. I will probably be returning these. Can't see myself going, I mean, I may try them one more time, but I can't see myself reaching for these when I know I'm not going to get a long wear foundation. I was really hoping that they had come out with a new formulation, that it wouldn't do the same thing as the other one, and I was really excited about something that was forefront matte and poreless. So maybe other drugstore foundations will jump on the bandwagon. This formula just doesn't work with my skin. There are people who have loved the other Fit Me foundations, not me. These retail for $5.94 at Walmart, I believe, here in California. I'm sure at other drugstores they're going to be a little bit more expensive. If you're paying $5.94 for it and you just want to try it, like, I would say go for it. But I still would rather spend the $11 on this. So I hope that was informative for you guys. For all you lovely ladies that are blessed with the oily skin like I am. Don't reach for these unless you want something for a couple hours, or you don't mind touching up your makeup, but I don't want to put all the work in that I do just to touch it up later on. Even blotting papers, which aren't unreasonable, wouldn't help this at all. Like, you can, all my veins are coming through. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Axel. Hey. Axel. He wants that up there. Bummer. I was really hoping. I was really excited about something that was Gizmo at Walmart. Absolutely. Like, do you guys just know I'm trying to, like, do something here?